41 construction workers in India have been safely rescued after being trapped inside a collapsed road tunnel for more than 2 weeks.
인도에서 공사 중이던 터널이 붕괴해 2주 이상 갇혀있던 인부 41명이 무사히 구조됐습니다.
What an incredible story.
I know. All 41 workers have been rescued.
Nobody was seriously injured, even, or obviously no one was killed. No one died in this. There was a landslide that caused a 4.5-kilometer section of a tunnel, which was about 200 meters, to collapse. About 200 meters from the entrance. Sorry. So they were workers. They were all like... this happened on November 12th. This was in India's northern state of Uttarakhand. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's west of Nepal, so it's in the very north of India. And so during this whole ordeal, the workers, they did have some light inside the tunnel. They were provided with food and water and oxygen through pipes. Doctors, and including psychiatrists, were on site to monitor their health. Apparently, this story really captivated India. Like everybody, this became a real big news story in the country. So, obviously, people were really celebrating during this, and it was right during Diwali, their big festival,
Festival of Lights.
Yeah, right. It was during that as well. Like the day it happened was the day that started. So these workers were getting ready to go and celebrate, and then had to deal with this. So quite a story. And they thought it was going to actually be very straightforward, but there was a series of setbacks. So during this final stretch of when they were trying to save them, this was overnight on Monday and into Tuesday, they ended up having to dig by hand because the machines they were using broke down.
Oh dear.
So a lot of people working, and it was successful. So it's a really, really great story.
Yeah, but I mean, just imagine 2 weeks without really knowing.
17 days.
Oh, well, more than 2 weeks then.
More than 2, can you believe
17
that?
days.
Right.
Of not knowing when or if you were going to get out.
Yeah.
17일 동안이나 이렇게 터널에 갇혀 있었던 인부 41명 모두 무사히 구조됐다고 합니다. 물론 이제 다 병원에 가서 건강 상태가 어떤지 확인은 해야 되지만 큰 부상이나 그런 것들은 없었다고 해서 정말 다행인데요. 11월 12일에 터널이 이렇게 붕괴해서 그때부터 쭉 17일 동안 갇혀 있었던 인부들. 41 workers had been trapped.
If you're trapped, you're stuck. You can't go anywhere. You can't move. You're trapped inside somewhere. Usually it's in an area. If you're in prison, you're trapped behind bars.
Yeah.
You can also, like, a trap is also a noun. You
Like a
set a
mouse
trap, mouse trap, bear trap. Right.
Yeah, 그렇죠. Be trapped는 갇히다라는 뜻이고요. 우리 쥐덫을 영어로는 mouse trap라고 얘기를 합니다. 명사로도 쓸 수 있는 거죠. 자, 그다음에 to collapse.
Something collapses, it falls down, it crumbles.
Yeah.
Usually we're talking about structures, but a person can collapse as well. They faint, for example, they just fall down, they collapse, fall to the ground.
그럼요. 무너지다라는 뜻으로 사람도 무너질 수 있죠. 정말 이렇게 엄청난 충격을 받는다든지 이럴 때. 근데 보통은 이제 구조물에 대해서 많이 씁니다. Something has collapsed. Well, here's the headline again. 41 construction workers in India have been safely rescued after being trapped inside a collapsed road tunnel for more than 2 weeks.